Alright, John Lydon. That was his name. Now to wrap this up, I'm trying to think. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. Alright, well, I just heard so. But I really want to help them people out. I don't like what I saw. Dorothy Ragland she didn't give consent to this. An non-consensual victim of fucking MK Ultra. I heard she got sold into the program at either 6 or even, this makes it even worse, like 50. When you know better. Made to be a parent and then killed off in the 80s and then brought back on Epstein Island as a spirit and brought into the physical through technology they use in conjunction with the demiurge to materialize her. They had to show up smelling like a slave, like Jackass at Elizabeth's we all got it. Used to be our ancestors that were there instead of them. Remember when I was able to take my shit back, the Rothschilds was like, actually worth more than us. We were pig farmers, quote unquote, meaning farmers of humans. They say that pig meat tastes just like human meat. That's all the Rothschilds in their meat, literally. Cook it, I heard that they did that with me in the timeline after I got soul swapped and after she, I think, paid $250 million for a new body. Snowing my shit. They eat people. They eat people. Just fucked up Queen Elizabeth in the spirit plane. As soon as I did, I saw a big face out there too. Rothschilds, that motherfucker is attached. It defeated them. It defeated the Mountbatten Windsors. We just need to find, it's just like with any other insect, motherfuckers running the Rothschilds and we kosher. But if it's their planet, don't fuck with them people. Let's get them niggas. You gotta find out what's going on with that. If I make that adjuration. But anyways, with that being said, the consciousness for her is them. I mean, for them it's her. You take her out, everybody else is gold. But they were saying, I think at the top of minds was Mansa Musa. You fuck with your people, you good. I heard something about pulling Garrett Museum and this shit. And I rescued him in that timeline, but it was me, myself, since higher self, everything was fucked up. And it was a translucent version of me blocking him from getting fucked up, where that water shit was, water tank is on the PCH, where I used to like to go and where I filmed that thing with my Trace Richardson that day. I was walking through it, and I don't think I finished the video and posted it. This was back in, I think, 2010 or 2011. I was with a witch lady. We were all, I don't know if she helped me or not, but I helped myself. I'm supposed to. What the fuck is my problem? Sheriff's deputy watching it, I think was involved. Looked like Robin Williams version. I remember he was there and just kind of, they were all nice people. A lot of positive memories. It was my favorite place to go at times. Way back when, and I moved to Malibu in my cart, and that didn't last long. Minivan and van. Love that van, man. That was my colors, blue, aqua. So this shit truck with them colors passing down. That's what got these colors, aqua. That aqua. Blue cup, blue, green. It's my birdstone. Anyways, to fuck up Meghan Markle. I don't like that bitch. She an uppity little motherfucker. She somebody that ain't got no mouth. Ain't got no business having mouthpiece talking about anybody. She's somebody that I would just fucking pimp slap. It's like, for instance, when I lived on Skid Row, they had motherfuckers that thought I was an easy mark when I first got my green van. Everybody around there was cool, but they had a group of, I used to say, my people who just on the ornery shit, one who was just looking for some shit, not nigga and all that shit. Well, me and them people got along great. Or type one day, hey man, what's up? And I got jumped by a bunch of fucking niggas, a bunch of dudes. They had the dark-skinned female who was mentally ill, who didn't like me, and then they had a bright-skinned female. She thought she could attack, and I was. So I got these broad shoulders here. I got fit like a fucking man. I got man strength. That heard that bitch in that timeline tore down that shit, which I don't like. I knocked the fuck out of that bitch. They had to have a man, which wasn't the first time I actually beat up on a woman who was bigger than me. But I got them broad ass shoulders. I saw that. That's my dad in the background, but that's a roach attachment. That's not him. Of a man. Oh, there ain't no deception going on. They telling me something happened to Baron Samity. But usually they start bringing in that shit when I'm talking, so I don't know what's going on with that. Use 694, 695 hertz, 1181 hertz to see, because they'll usually have food scan. I gotta take care of these niggas. And holding him hostage, I'm trying to hesitate what's going on with that before I make guys say anything. I saw that too. I've been noticing I've been going into hyperspace and all of that. Anyways, with that being said, from I don't think like somebody like, I remember in the dream state when I like consciousness period, like they sold a lot of my shit last night. Used 3002 hertz, 1.9 hertz, 3.8 hertz, 295 hertz. There's 25, which is really good, 2545 hertz. 446 hertz, 1150 hertz. Use those in conjunction with each other again. Look different, look like my mother. 295 hertz, as many zeros at the end, beginning, and all around if possible. Anyways, should use in conjunction 1.78 hertz given the circumstances. But to make a long story short, her and Paris and Zoe Jennings were laughing at me and all of that, and I was up there crying. That's, I wasn't fully conscious. If I was, I would have fucked him up like back in the day. Like I should have went full throttle and died. Killed that bitch if I remembered. And I remember there was something I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember, and someone was trying to recall. And I was really trying to recall it. What the fuck is this? I don't even think I can recall accurately. With that being said, I remember beating the shit. It was she was bigger. With that being said, I knocked the fuck out of somebody like that. I don't tolerate nobody like that. I don't. Yeah, I don't respect you. You ain't come from no motherfucking tough area. You skinny. The body they put you in is fucking slim. Like, bitch, you ain't got blood, sinew, none of that shit in you. You a bitch, and you supposed to bow down to me, and I got the fucking body of a nigger. So you got to bow down to me. And I gotta make you humble before me. That's the type of nigga I am. I whip a bitch ass like that easy. Bitch ain't shit for me to beat up. Bitch ain't shit. And I tried to go after Meghan Markle in the spirit plane just now. And tried to eliminate the asses. You gotta fuck up Queen Elizabeth to be able to do that. I got this bitch attacking me, this Lafouche, Jarrell, whatever. Name. You're the bird self with two parents. You're trying to turn it into mine. Shit's real, so I gotta take it serious. Motherfuckers that say it in an English accent, what? When they stood by my van that night. Woke that bitch right back then. Humble that hoe. She ain't nothing humble. And people power and shit. I gotta kill these motherfuckers. Insult me and my own consciousness and some bare insanity. Or they took my child consciousness out. Bitch took my child consciousness out my former body a couple of weeks ago with the Mountbatten Windsors consent. Meghan Markle and all of them consent did it months ago. Took my power and shit. Extricated me out my own shit. Now I gotta kill these motherfuckers, so I'm gonna take a stand tonight. I'm probably not gonna be able to get any sleep. Say 3002 hertz, 295 hertz. Anti-Illuminati frequency on here. You could look at my playlist. And that could help us in his Windsors and Pablo. Make sure you don't come after us. So use 695 hertz. 1181 hertz to C. 48 hertz is one. 282 hertz I use. Crackers. Niggas 5302 hertz. Wet book on me. So 6002 hertz may come in order. I'm gonna do a Modano girl who was a CF for Paris and Zoe Jennings. I thought she was Arabic. I'm not really sure. But I know I need to take care of business and get rid of the motherfucker that soul swapped me, because all roads lead to Rome, and it started with her. But I was earlier. I'm gonna try to see, because I saw on the spirit plane how she was created. I heard 2018, 2008. Got a Creaser, F. It starts with an F. Let's see, Isaac, I just saw it. I don't believe it. Fresno for you. And that's the scientist that created her. I've been jumping in my timelines trying to get rid of me, and I'm insulted because this is, bitch ain't even organic doing this shit. It feels free range because I'm not fighting back the way they want me to. I was just trying to get that shit out with frequency. But I see shit's real, and I'm gonna have to use Palo Mayombe to get this evil shit the fuck about and fuck these niggas up. Straight people in my soul consciousness attached to it fucking with me. So with that being said, you know, her parents ain't her parents. Doria Ragland, from what I understand, MK Ultra at the age of 6 or 50. Thomas Markle was actually very powerful magician. I heard he felt more of an affinity for me than with her, who from the 1930s got teleported into this time and era and made to be her dad. Here's especially I think is 119 hertz combined with 175 hertz. Here's the frequencies for teleportation. Heard that came from a timeline. The first one came from a timeline where somebody actually invented teleportation so they can get out of very fucked up reality. The guy I got on my shorts after May the 1st, 2024, when I was seeing like very odd videos of like very apocalyptic timelines. He actually came from a timeline in my home state where they were under severe martial law. It had something to do with an electric tax in the 80s or something. We had the same thing, but it just fucked everything up where shit just descended into chaos, and you had racial strife where there was like purge like shit being done on blacks in the street in that timeline. Something in my mirror moved. I even saw a version of Meghan Markle running around. She was attached to my child consciousness and the roach attachment. And fucking with me bad. You know, they came through my soul consciousness and attached to the roaches, so they were turning into, when they manifest, sometimes it's as roach attachments, but usually, because on Earth, is usually entity attachments of them working through my soul consciousness because you got so much of it. Use 295 hertz. Fucking with Bear Insanity right now. They're fucking with me usually when I'm saying something that's important that can fuck them up. 'It's a lot of work I gotta do when I'm stressed. This is just like wish I could use my third eye to manipulate shit. I can't like I used to. (3002 hertz, 1.9, 3.8, 446 hertz, 1150 hertz in conjunction usually with 3002 hertz. As many zeros at the end and beginning as possible. 2544 hertz, 2554 hertz. Good frequencies. With that being said, he was a magician from the 1930s who was trying to fight him off because they saw him fucking them up for something in the future, which I think would be my situation. Say they picked her because she would fuck with the future he gave or some shit and stole a lot from me. In the future, when they created her as an organic robotoid, so just 295 hertz, 3002 hertz, her consciousness. 446 hertz, 1.9 hertz combined with 3.8 hertz. Fuck with this bitch tonight. Because I need to use my full potential. So fucked it was not even funny. I saw a dead carcass and I believe my dad up there. Keep fucking with me with my dead dad. I gotta kill these bitches. And then this shit consummately. But 446 hertz can get shit back. 1.8, 3.8 hertz, and 1.9 hertz is just getting my shit back. As many zeros at the end and the beginning as possible. Because these motherfuckers, they don't run on ordinary consciousness. They siphon that shit like Diane Spencer in the next incarnation from other people. So just kill them all. Queen Elizabeth's the person that threw it in the case of Meghan Markle. Don't hurt them people. Put them people back in their bodies. I saw that the other night she had fake Indian ancestors. Like, not Feta, who were, I think, trapped in hell realms. A lot when they show you her in the spirit plane, people trapped in hell realms. That bitch was never organic and never existed. I know she was created in 2000. I think I got 2008, but I heard 2018 she was around. So the key to defeat her ass is just, I gotta figure out what a soul consciousness name is. You can use 694, 695 hertz, or 1181 hertz to figure that out. Put her parents back in their bodies, because when I see their timelines, they disappear in and out. It's not like with my parents' timelines. I don't care if they dissipate out of reality. The timelines will be stable. That's not the case with her. She was never an existing person.